Welcome to my life. And happy 4th. Anybody celebrating the 4th right now. But if you aren't, because you don't have no reason to celebrate it like I do, come on through. We'll sit down and chit-chat and have a conversation. I will chit-chat about certain topics unless you want to change it up. You just kind of get in the little comment thing and chat away. So I'm talk a little bit about the 4th, since, and my feelings towards the 4th. And this is just my opinions. Don't get upset, but hurt, or nothing like that. I mean, I know everybody's entitled to their own opinions and all this other stuff, but, when we originally came up with the 4th, obviously, some war was, I don't know what war. I'm not a historian. I'm not that historically correct on some things, okay? So it's not because I'm uneducated or nothing like that. I learned about it. I just don't remember which one. I know it's in 1776, right? I know the date. I know the year. And I know it's July 4th. But I think it was like the Declaration of Independence. That might be it. Back then there was a reason, or back in the day, there was a reason why it's called 4th of July, Independence Day. Because we were independent from, like, British. Britain. There you go. That's all fun and dandy and all, and there was every right to be. But I think that not everybody over time has kind of lost sight of why we are celebrating the 4th, especially now. If you're not from America, then you probably wouldn't understand. But if you are an American, then you know what I'm talking about, or you kind of understand a little bit, or you probably don't. I don't know. But I think that over time and over the years and everything, I think that, like, yes, we're celebrating the 4th because it's like, woohoo, like, all is well. But, and it's fun, going out, watching some fireworks, cooking out, maybe going to the lake, the river, or pool, or the beach, or whatever, getting a couple of brewskis, beers, whatever y'all guys call it. But to me, I think that a lot of people don't really realize, like, and I'm not trying to get political, I'm not trying to get into the whole facts and all this stuff, but it's like, are we really celebrating our independence anymore? Like, that's the question. And that's just my opinion. So nobody get, like, upset and get yourself in a tensy and all, but that's just my opinion. You're very, very, what is the word? You're allowed to have your own opinions, just keep them to yourself. That's what I'm saying. So anyway, the 4th. I don't, I mean, when I was younger and when my daughter was younger, I would, because I had a child, I would try to, do holidays, because I had a small child at the time. Now, mind you, my child is now a teenager. What does my child want to do? She doesn't want to hang out with her mom anymore. She wants to go hang out with friends on the 4th. I get that. So, and I'm not saying I'm lonely, because I'm not. It's just, don't really care to celebrate it because, like, a lot of the times when I go out in the public on the 4th, a lot of people are really drunk, and, like, I can't stand a drunk anymore. No offense to anybody who drinks, but, like, you know the kind of drunks I'm talking about, where they get so drunk that they're like, ugh. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't do that no more. And, like, I think it's because I'm getting, like, more in depth in my faith in God, that I'm, like, trying to, like, shy away from things like that. Now, don't get me wrong, like, I will every now and then, maybe, but not really. I don't think I will, like, take a sip of an alcoholic beverage, but, like, I'm not, I think I'm not gonna get irresponsible with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna, like, just be like, yeah, shots. Like, I'm just gonna be like, okay, sip. And then put it down. And then scoot it over and move forward and drink my water. You know what I'm saying? And take shots of water instead of shots of tequila or vodka or whatever. You know? That's just my opinion. I don't know. But, I mean, I get it. A lot of people, like, celebrating the 4th. You know, it's another reason to, like, party it up, dude. You know what I mean? Like, it's summer. Like, there's so much stuff to do. I think there's other times that are more important for me to celebrate than the 4th. That's just my opinion. Because I don't really want to celebrate the fact that we're pretending to be free. Sorry, I'm not putting the other hand up, but, like, you know. But yeah, that's just my opinion on that. I will tell you some stories from back in the day when we used to, or I used to, go and do fireworks, if you want me to. There's some good ones and there's some bad ones. I guess I'll go with, like, the good ones, or should we start on the bad ones, like the bad story of the 4th, or some funny ones? I got some funny ones too. I don't know. Let me know what you want to hear, because yeah, this is a 4th of July story time. Chit chat with your boy. Story time. Yeah. I guess we'll start off with a bad one. A bad 4th of July. I mean, like, I've never really had a bad 4th. So let's just put it this way. But I remember was I still with my ex? I think that my ex was not in the picture during this time, maybe. But it was, yeah, because it was like the 4th after we had went on like a year hiatus apart from each other. And me and my bestie at the time, we were trying to figure out where we were going to take the kids, because she had I think she had 3 with her, and then of course my kid, and they were all girls. So we were trying to figure out where we were going to take all of the girls to go watch some fireworks, right? And we knew that, like, if we went to this one little shopping area, that we can definitely see the downtown ones. And I remember, we thought we could just hit the bridge, cross over the bridge, and then we were there, right? Well, we get to the gate. We've got the kids, you know, we've got the little one in a stroller, and then like we're like, I'm holding my kid and then one of her kids, and she's holding one of her kids' hand, or no, her oldest one who's walking. So I was like holding both the little, you know, the girls that were like around the same age. And so we get to the gate. Like we get to the gate where we're like gonna walk down and then go down the little path and cross the bridge, and then we were there. And they like had it like bolted and chained up, the gate. And usually this gate is like always open. You know what I mean? Because people who live in this apartment complex walk over the bridge. There's like a little spot like on the bridge where people can walk on it, right? So we're like, holy fuck, like what do we do? It's like 9:30, mind you. Like it's like 30 minutes before like fireworks even start shooting off, I think. So we're like, we can't ride the bus because the bus is not, you know, the bus like stopped running at like a certain time. And like we couldn't afford an Uber because we were broke. We tried calling people to see if maybe they'll just like drop us off and then come back later and pick us up. But they were doing things. And so we were just like, what do we freaking do? So we're like, okay, this is not really a bad story. This is just like a situation, okay? So we get back to her apartment and we're like all sitting on the porch and we're just trying to like wrap our brains on what we're going to do for these kids. Now, mind you, everybody in our neighborhood was shooting off fireworks or, you know, whatever. And we are like the most unprepared people in the neighborhood. So the kids were getting upset. They wanted to go and get walking tacos because there was a lady that made walking tacos. And they wanted to go down the street and get a cup, like an icy cup. So we're like, okay. Now, mind you, I lived in the hood at this point. Okay, so if you know, you know. Like, if you've lived in one, you know. If you are still in one, you know. So the older girl, and mind you, she's like 12 or 13. She goes and walks to the lady with the icy cups. And she gets all the kids ices. And so we walk with the smaller kids and we go get everybody walking not tacos. And so the oldest kid, now mind you, these people's apartments weren't even that far away from each other, like a couple doors down. So it's not like we were like going across and, you know, going in all these different directions. So this is like the good part of the story now. So, we felt really, really bad. And all we had was like, I think we both had like $20 to our name like together. So this is why we went to go get this stuff, right? And mind you, in the hood, it's pretty cheap to get snacks and all kinds of stuff. If you don't know, I know. So my friend's oldest kid comes running to the walking taco lady's house, and she's at the lady, like in the screen, like, looky what the icy woman gave me. And she had like a handful of these sparklers and a bunch of these like little like fireworks that you stick in the ground and you light them up. we're like, oh my God, that's so nice of her. Did you pay for it or did she just give them to you? Like, what was that? No, she just gave it to us because, like, I was telling, was talking to her about how, like, we were supposed to watch fireworks and, like, we couldn't and this, that, and a third. And she just gave them to us. So we ended up, like, getting the walk-in tacos and the kids ate them. We didn't eat them. We didn't eat no walk-in tacos or any of that. We just, like, wanted to get the kids something, you know, for the 4th because we're like, oh, we feel really, 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 really bad. So yeah, we ended up coming back and my best friend's, ex, or was he there? No, he wasn't there. It was somebody else. It was some other guy that was there. And so he helped the kids light the sparklers, and you can actually hear fireworks. And shoot off the fireworks and stuff like that. Anyway, at the end of the day, it was a good time. Like, the kids had a blast. We kind of made do with what we had, and it was, you know, it was great. That, you know, it's crazy because, like, you know, you dread living in the hood, but at the same time, like, a lot of the times, depending on the people, they come through for you. You know what I'm saying? And I'll never forget, like, living there, because there were some incredible people that I lived around and what have you. It's just, like, I never felt like I was home there. But there were, like, a few people that, like, I still remember to this day and, like, I still think about to this day. And, like, I always pray over them because, and it's mostly, like, the older, like, people that's been there and that are super nice to my kid or super nice to me or whatever. And that are, like, real and genuine, and it, like, they don't see, like, me as a white girl, single mom or whatever, you know. Yeah. Those are the nice people, you know. Like, there's a few of them that, like, I still hope that they either got out or they're living it up or something. You know, because I feel like, you know, a lot of people that live in the hood stay in the hood. You know what I'm saying? Like, generations and generations down the way. So, you know. But yeah, that was, like, the worst story that I had, but it turned out good. And then there was another time when, okay. So this one, it was with my ex. We've been fighting all day. And we were fighting over just dumb shit. I don't even remember exactly what we were fighting over. But we were fighting over some dumb, like, reason. And, you know, it was, like, later on in the afternoon. And I said, listen, we need to stop arguing. And we need to take our kid to see some fireworks. I don't care where we go. If we go downtown, if we go into Black Mountain, if we go, I said, hell, even if we go to a lake or something, I mean, or we go get her some, figure that out. And he looks at me and he's like, well, we've been fighting and arguing all day. I don't see the point in going and, you know, taking our kid to a fireworks show when we're arguing and we've just not had it. Like, we were having a terrible day, right? So I said, oh, fuck. Like, my kid deserves to, like, watch some fireworks on the 4th. Like, God damn it. So we're driving around and I said, well, listen, I'm going to take you home. You can sit your ass at home. And I'm going to take my daughter, and I said it like this. I said, I'm going to take my daughter and find some fireworks. And he didn't like that. He's like, no, we'll figure something out, you know. And I said, but we need to act civil. You know, we need to act really, really civil. And let's just like forget that we're fighting, you know, shake hands, something like just let's just not argue and fight. So we went downtown and we watched fireworks, and it ended up being like a really good night. And we didn't argue for the rest of the night. Didn't realize going to see some fireworks was gonna shut us both up. But if it wasn't for me thinking about the fireworks and thinking about my kid, like seeing fireworks, I think that we would still constantly be fighting on the 4th. Oh, there was another time, let me tell you something. I had went, where did I go? Was that the time when I was watching the fireworks in Black Mountain, and that was when they were shooting them off behind the Bilo? The old Bilo? I'm trying to figure that out. But anyway, we were somewhere watching the fireworks, right? And the place that we were at was pretty packed. And we kind of had to park like kind of towards like the very top, like from a distance, but we were like in the grass, so we were like in a good spot at the same time. And I remember, and mind you, we didn't even like, I was with my nanny. I remember I was with my nanny, and we had brought my younger brother. I believe my daughter we brought my daughter, and my other younger brother was with me, and my mom. Was it my mom there? I believe my mom was there, but I could be wrong. But anyway, we had parked, and then me and the kids, me and my siblings and my daughter, we all kind of like got out and sat in the grass because we, you know, that was what we was going to do. And I remember we were in a parking lot though. It was weird. This is weird. Anyway, but we heard like some squealing noise, like a pig, and we're like, what the did somebody like, we're looking around, we're trying to figure out who is like squealing like a pig. Come to find out, I kid you not, somebody had a pig in a wagon, and it was like homemade, and the pig was dressed up in red, white, and blue gear, and it was just like squealing so loud. And this mug was a fat freaking pig. Like, you only see this shit in the South. Like, I really promise you do, like, the craziest shit. And me and my whole entire family that was there were busting out laughing. It was so cute. Like, don't get me wrong, it was so cute, but it was funny at the same time. And like, my daughter, when like she was smaller then, she was like a toddler, she was like wanting to go up to it and pet it and everything. So like, I took her over to the guy who was like hauling this like huge pig around, and I was like, hey, like, is your pig mean? Like, my kid, is it cool for my kid to like pet your pig, right? He's like, oh yeah, he's fine, he's a good pig, you know what I mean? Like, he's so country. And so like, I picked her up, and she like put her arms down, and the pig went like this, and it went like bumped her head, and she freaked out and started like giggling at the same time. It was so cute, but it was so funny. But yeah, and then the guy was like, she can ride him if she wants, and I was like, no, 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 sorry sir, but we're gonna go back over there. And then my younger brother, who was like 8 or 9 at the time, it was my daughter, okay, so you know what I'm saying. So My younger brother came over there and asked him too, and he let him pet him, but the pig was kind of super chill at that point. But it was so crazy because we're like, who the fuck brings a pig to a fireworks show? I don't know, but it's only in the South for you guys, you know. Oh, let me tell you another story. So this was the year that my kid discovered rolling down hills, like, you know how kids like roll down like a hill, like a grassy hill. I don't know if anybody knows that. So my kid, the whole summer was like, because my grandmother's house has like a little hill, so she was like the whole summer was rolling down the hill, and I kind of made a mistake and showed her it, but that's all she did. And so where my nanny worked, they were going to shoot off fireworks. So we decided that we were going to park at a church that was close by where we had a good spot. We knew like all the good spots because, yeah. And so the church has this hill, this huge ass, like, I have a picture of her, like, in doing this. Well, not doing it, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she was kind of mid doing it, I guess. I don't know. And so we're on the top, like we're at the top, right? Like where the parking lot is. And so the hill goes down. I kid you not. This kid, the entire time we waited for these fireworks to start, this kid just kept rolling down the hill, climbing up, rolling back down. Like that was just her thing. Like, and then she got my younger brother, who now at the time he had to been like 10 doing it. And then my other brother started doing it, and he's 7 years younger than me, so he had to been like 18 at the time. Like they were, you just seen like these kids just rolling down the hill and then coming back up, rolling down the hill, then coming back up. And I'm like sitting there thinking to myself, I'm like, at least she's gonna be tired and she'll be ready to go to sleep when I go home. That was the only thing I was worried about at the time. But it was hilarious, like so funny. And she didn't stop. Like my two younger brothers did. They ended up getting tired and stopped, but she just kept going. And then she'd go, Uncle, come roll with me. Like, and they're like, no, we're good. Like, we're tired. Like, no, it ain't happening. Yeah. But I have a photo of that somewhere on my Facebook, I believe. But anyway, I'm trying to think if there was any more stories. If there's any more good stories or any bad ones. Oh, I'll tell you the time. It is not raining. God damn it. I bet you it's raining. Hold on. No, it's not raining. Okay. Sorry. I had to go and look and check because I was like, I'm not hearing rain, am I? I was freaking out. I was like, oh, hell no. But, anyway. I gotta get mine. I'm trying to, like, organize my... I don't think this one has... I'm charging my... Oh, thank God. My phone up, but I don't know... Are you not gonna charge? Okay, that's not gonna work. I'm so sorry. I'm trying to figure this out. trying to figure this out fast because this is on the brink of dying. I'm not quite there yet, but the book. Let's try that. Hopefully. Wait a minute. Okay. Okay, let's try this and see what this does. Because if this charges my phone, then hallelujah. Unless it's my thing. It is my thing. Let me figure something out here. Oh, come on. I know. Let's see. I got one of these in here. Hold on. Oh, no. This is hell annoying. I don't have a normal, like, all I got are these, like, Type-C ends. Story of my life. Story of my life. We'll see if this guy works. Oh, okay. This one decided to work. Might just been the red one. This red one is like temperamental, and she only works in certain scenarios and situations. So she's been a good one though. I bought her at a gas station like a year and a half ago, 2 years ago almost. And I've had her ever since. And she thinks she's fancy, but she's not. She thinks she's fancy, but she's not. Like, she really thinks she's got fancy. Okay. I got you rigged up charging so I can stay on with you guys. Oh, let me tell you the time. It was my first year shooting off fireworks. And I was so scared to death to light fireworks. I was like, where's my lighter? So here's my lighter, right? And mind you, I had one of those like long lighters. And I was going to the firework because I was so scared. You know, I was like, because like I heard, like at that point, I had heard so many freaking stories about people getting fucked up by fireworks. So I was like, I'm not going to be one of those. I'm going to do it smart. And then here I am, like, acting crazy and stupid because I'm scared. And then I think I started to get, like, more confident, you know, as I started lighting them up and got closer and closer. But, like, my mom and everyone was just, like, cracking the fuck up. Because, like, I'd go like this, and it would start to, like, spark, and I'm like, oh, hell no! And I'd run, like, 50 yards in the opposite direction. It was so hilarious. Like, my first year lighting fireworks was interesting. And then after that, it was so funny because, like, my brother, who's married now, his husband started being the designated firework lighter upper. Because they couldn't handle me lighting fireworks anymore. I said, how did I end up doing this to begin with? They're like, well, you're the one that loved to play with fire back in the day. We figured you like lighting them up. I don't know. I was like, oh, yeah. You're right. Yeah. I wonder if I can see fireworks from here. Because I can hear them. Like, it's not quite dark yet. Like, it has to be, like, pitch black, right? We're gonna come. You know what we're gonna do? Hold on. I know what we're gonna do. Okay. We're gonna do. There we go. She's charged now. I should have done this to begin with. You know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna take my water. You wanna go outside? I mean, you'll go on the porch? I'm gonna go on the porch. Oh yeah, it's like dark. We're gonna like. I don't know if my dog's gonna be like scared shitless or not, but come on. I'm close to being dark. Ooh. This is what I see when I get on my porch. A bunch of trees. Oh, do you hear that? I don't know if you guys are hearing it or not. We're gonna change the scenery a little bit. I need to get like a little setup up here for like a little table or something. I don't know if you guys are hearing this or not. You're probably not hearing it over that stupid air conditioning unit down there. Hi, Guillermo. Do you hear the fireworks? You hear them? He's not really freaking. Not yet, at least. If he starts freaking, we'll go inside. You want to go inside? Or you want to stay out here? You'll be away from Mama. Oh, my dog. He's being crazy. Oh. It's like somewhere over that way. Over that way. It's not quite dark yet to do this. This is going to go on all night. Oh my God, there's a lightning bug. I was just telling my roommate that I have not seen any lightning bugs this year. And we made a joke that, like, all of us 90s and 2000 kids, like, probably killed them all off by putting them in jars and, like, letting them die in them. No, there's still a few here and there. Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. That's good knowing that. That is good. No, not. Thank gosh. Do you guys? Okay, I don't know. I want to know where you're from. Just by you saying, I want to know if you're from the South or if you're not from the South. Just by the way that a, f- you say firefly or lightning bug. Because I can tell if you're originally like from the South, like you were born and raised, or if you're from a different area and you say firefly. I think y'all call it fireflies. Maybe some of y'all say it differently than those two things. And so let me know, what do you say? Firefly or lightning bug? Because I say lightning bug. But the way I say it is crazy. Like, it's so crazy. Like, I think I'm starting to get to the point where I'm getting depressed, even though I don't want to, like, get out in the crowd and, like, watch fireworks myself, you know what I'm saying? Because, like, I'm out here hearing all this shit and I'm like, damn. Like, usually me and my family usually set off our own, and we're not this year because, like, my mom is working and my brother and his husband's working, and I'm, like, literally the only one off besides my younger brother. So I don't know. I don't know. Like, this year's so different. And I think last year my roommate was in town for the 4th, and this year she's not. Was she? I don't know. And did I do anything for the 4th? I think I worked on the 4th. I don't know. I have no idea. Can't remember that far back. It's been a year. I've slept since then. When you get older, your memory sort of starts, like, I know I'm only 36, but, like, my memory's just not the best. And also, I have, like, really bad anxiety, so, like, sometimes, like, you know, some of my memories, like, not all there because of my anxiety. But it's been such a good year so far. I just want to say that. I don't know if anybody else is feeling that way or not, but for me, it's been a better year. Um, and I think we're halfway in the year, and that's crazy. I don't think any of my neighbors are home. They're all gone doing something for the 4th. Super depressing. I'm so, like, I'm so lonely. I don't mean to depress anybody right now. I just kind of wish that my daughter would, like, have said, like, called me and been like, hey, like, they invited you over to hang out, but no, they didn't. I should just not, though. I should just not, but I was just in big booms. And see, the thing of it is like, I could have, like, brought some fireworks here and shot them off myself, but I don't know how our landlord is about fireworks. because she's kind of anal about grills, so there's no telling about the fireworks if she's that crazy about no grills here. Now, mind you, so that's why I didn't buy any fireworks, and I could have and shot them off here, but kind of curious what my dad and them are doing. They're probably sitting at home. They're old. They're in their 60s, so they're probably like, no, we ain't going nothing. But then again, I'd be surprised. Oh, let me tell you this. So, my dad has 2 dogs. Well, technically, he has a dog and his wife has a dog, but, you know. So, the youngest dog, which is his dog's daughter, she was pregnant. She had her puppies 2 days ago, and she had 9, but 1 died. So now she has 8. Well, so he's probably just like looking after those puppies or something, knowing him, you know. And mind you, like, the dog, like, is very attached to my daughter. So, like, she had her puppies in my daughter's room, under her bed, mind you. And at first they thought she had 8. And then 1 died. But then she ended up having another one when my dad moved her and the puppies in, like, he made her like a bed from a kiddie pool so that she can lay on it and the puppies can, you know, be kind of contained, you know what I mean? And so apparently she had another one either today or yesterday, like, after she had called me and told me that, you know, Precious gave birth, which is the dog's name. And so now it's like, my daughter showed my roommate those puppies, and now she's like, I want a puppy. I'm like, who's gonna take care of this other third dog? We've got 2 already. I love my roommate, but I think us having 1 dog apiece is fine. But who claims the 3rd dog? And mind you, these puppies are going to probably be the same size as my dad's dog is, Precious. And she's like bigger than my dog is, like height-wise and length-wise, just by like 2 to 3 inches at least. So, trying to figure out how that's going to work. Trying to figure out. If you guys are like struggling to see my pretty face and you can't see it no more because of the nighttime, let me know and I'll turn my porch light on. And then that way you guys can see me better. If you want to see me better. If you don't care, then I won't. But there is a light over here. So, that's where, if you see it, you see it. It's kind of like shiny bright. So I'm not like trying to, you know. But yeah, I could probably like face that. Let me see. Is that better? Ooh, no, not better. Because then I have my railing that's like blocking it and shadowing my, like, but that sounds like it's coming over from over there. Or over there. They're getting hyped. It's not like, if you can tell, it's not quite dark yet for like the big fireworks to pop up. So, like, you can hear something in the back, way in the back somewhere. Like, probably. That sounds like it's behind me. You want to go inside? Is that what you want to do? You want to go inside? I'm going to stay outside. You can go back inside. I don't care. I'm staying outside, bro. I'm going to stay outside. You want to come out? You want to come out? In or out? Where are you at? I see him over there. I gotta fill up my water real fast. Oh. I'm just filling up my water, Gizmo. And then I'll be back outside. I will be back outside. I don't know what he's doing, but he is tripping. Tripping balls. I don't think he likes the fireworks. Okay, enough water. Been doing good on drinking water, even today. But, well, actually, I drank soda earlier, so. Oh, because I'm in the dark right now. I'm sorry. I could eat leftovers from the seafood place that we were at. Gimmo, you want to go back outside? Oh, you're right down below me. Okay. Oh, God, can you hear that? Come on. Come on. I'm going to turn on the light, the porch light. There we go. Better? It's kind of bright now. Now you can see me perfect. We're just sitting here listening to the fireworks from the distance. Ugh. Nobody wanted to celebrate with me, so guess I'll celebrate with you guys. Everybody's doing shit for the 4th, and I'm not. And honestly, I think it's for the best for me because, like, a lot of, like, people who are partying and stuff are, like, drinking and doing other things. And me, it's not the vibe anymore. It's getting close to dark. Like, I don't know if you can see it. Oh, shit. That's, like, really, really close. You hear that? Is that scaring you? They went ham on that. Hold on. Let's do something here. Go. I'll be right back. I'm going to do something. I'm not taking Gizmo with me. The fuck? Door? Hold on. Excuse me. I'll be back just in a minute, okay? Please do not holler. Please. Come on, just stay right here, okay? I wonder if you can actually see anything. I mean, people are home now. I don't know. I'm sure my dog was in there. Oh my gosh. So the other day, or well, not the other day, but it was like, wanna go back outside? Come on, you can go outside with me. So let me tell you this. I don't think the neighbor. So these neighbors, see that porch right there? We gonna talk something. So, we have a wreath on our door, right? And when it gets like really windy or really like, or well, like for an example, like we've like hung like 3 hooks to keep this wreath on because this wreath is so heavy and it's shaped as like a cross, right? And so we have to like reinforce it like very well with a bunch of like hooks, right? Well, it had fell once and I had fixed it. And so I put 3 of them on there. So I was like, hopefully it won't come down this time because the last time it was only being hung by 2 hooks. So we were chilling. Me and my roommate was chilling in our rooms. And all of a sudden we both heard like a big boom. So we're thinking, oh shit, that reef fucking fell. So Lynn, like in my head, that's what I was thinking. And Lynn, my roommate goes, I think that the wreath fell again. And I said, I think it did too. So I went to the door, opened it up to like investigate, mind you. And the girl that lives over here, I don't know if it was like her or her sister, but they have a dog over there, right? Now, mind you, when like my dog is on our back porch, so he's free to roam here because it's like obviously contained and it's connected to our apartment and like, you know what I mean? But like when we go outside the door itself, he's on a leash. He is on a leash no matter what. The only time that he's ever not on a leash is when we're at the door and we've got the door open and we unclip them from the leash and they're going inside the house. So they're never like waiting at the door without their leash on. Does that make sense? So Lynn's little dog is a teacup chihuahua, mind you. And I don't care if you know my roommate's name. Her name is Molly. And so when I go to the door, both the dogs follow me. And Molly likes to shoot out. She's terrible about that. Like when we get pizza ordered, she likes to shoot out. I mean, she's like the most friendliest dog ever. Like she doesn't meet a stranger at all. So Molly, of course, being her little self, she just takes off and I'm like, no, Molly, come back. And the girl was going inside her house. She had her dog, like, she wasn't holding her dog with a leash. She had the dog's leash, like, on the ground. And the dog came after Molly. Now, mind you, the dog is at least as big as my dog is, right? My dog is inside. Like, he's, like, at the door, but he's, like, behind me. And so I'm screaming, Molly Grace, come on. And, like, this dog comes after the little dog. And I'm trying to get her. And I finally got her. And I grabbed her. And I'm talking about Molly was not backing up. Like, she was like, let me have it. Let me at him, you know? And the girl's like, I'm so sorry. Now, mind you, we've been having, like, issues with these people for, like, the whole time since they've moved in. And they've only been here, like, less than 3 months. But that's neither here or there. There's so many issues that we've dealt with these people over here. Now, she's like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Now, mind you, I didn't say one word to this bitch. I just I grabbed the dog up and I shut the door and slammed it, mind you. And the only reason I opened the door was to check to see if the wreath was still up. Well, the wreath is still hanging. Don't know what it was a big boom though. It was like, it sounded like something fell, like for real. So that's why we assumed like we needed to go check this thing. And I wasn't even thinking, and like this is my fault because I wasn't thinking to grab her up like I normally do when I open the door. I was just like quickly gonna look, peek around, you know, because I didn't think nobody was out there to begin with. And usually Molly will go out and then come back, you know, she'll turn right back around. Yeah, that really was like, yeah. And then when she said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I was just like, I don't know. Yeah. But I feel like that girl should have had her fucking dog, like, was holding her dog's leash, even if she was at the door. And I understand she probably didn't think, like, nobody was going to come out or nothing like that. But we heard a boom. We were trying to figure out what the fuck it was. We thought it was our reef. So, yeah. But we know Molly don't take no shit. The little old puppy don't take no shit. You know what I mean? Like, she's gonna fight her battle. She don't give a fuck who it is. She's gonna fight the big dogs, the little dogs, and the dogs in between. Are you getting nervous and scared? You wanna go inside? You wanna go inside? I'm not going inside. I'm not going inside, Gizmo. Oh. I'm not going inside, but you can go inside and you'll find out. I'm not going inside. You do not have to be outside with Mama. Or come on. I'm not going inside. You have a lot of attachment issues to your mama. Come here. I'm trying to get him used to, like, noises like this. You know what I mean? Because I want him to be normal and not, like, so paranoid. You know? Get him out of his comfort zone and show him that it's okay. This is okay. It's not a big deal. It's okay. My roommate took her dog with her, so I don't have them both. Yeah, it's okay. Do you hear them? Do you hear the fireworks? Do you hear the fireworks? They went to South Carolina to get their fireworks. You can't get big fireworks like that in North Carolina. Yep. And I bet they spent like at least 5 G's. There might be some small North Carolina ones thrown in there, but like they got the big honky-dory ones. I'm telling you, people spend some money on some fireworks. Like, I'm like, really? You spend $5,000 on that and you're lighting them up and it's gone after a few seconds? Like, This is going to happen all night long. They're coming it's like all around. Like, I can hear them over there. I can hear them back here, over there, down on the other side of the apartment, like somewhere. Just can't see them because of the fucking trees and stuff. I wonder if you can, like, watch fireworks from the TV or something instead of just listening to it. God, that was a big pop. Pop. Come on. Let's go see. That thing needs some more WD-40 or something. We're gonna find something, like, see if we can find some. That's not. No, we're gonna do both. I don't think the old Roku TV will probably have anything. We could listen to music, like some 4th music. But 4th of July, come here. Press play. See what it does. Go to. This is in New York. Hold on. We'll do it like this. Big whoop, right? I mean, not that exciting though. Look, Izzy. Look at the fireworks. Look. Look at the fireworks. I'm trying to situate y'all to where y'all can see it because my camera is off. But let me find something. I think y'all are good for now on that. Hold on. I do not like the music. I'm not hanging with no music. Okay, you know what? We just gonna like find something else. Maybe. I want it like live TV. Can we find like some? Can we find something? I mean, there's this one.
Who says a man don't cry? Somebody that gone
Who is this?
you a lie, 'cause I've been crying over you all. Who says a man don't? Who says a man don't cry?
That's not what I wanted though. Nice, we're just gonna watch this one. This is going on until 12. The fudge? Those are some bright, I bet you if you were there, those are some bright fireworks. I wish they had played some 4th of July music, but I forgot about YouTube and music thing. You see, Gizzy? fireworks. You don't like him? Look at the colors. He's like, Mom, I can only see blues. Is it driving you crazy? I think it's driving him crazy. Listen. Holy shit. Let's try to go outside and see something. You wanna go back outside? Oh, let me grab my water. We'll go back outside. Do it like this. You go outside? Come on. You good? I wish I could see. Like through the thick of all these trees and stuff. But you can't. And all these people shooting off is probably like a bunch of rednecks. Drunk as fuck right now. Guarantee you that. Drunk as fuck. Probably like, yeah, let's light some more of them bastards. You hear the sirens? Who burned up something with a firework? Are those dogs? Those don't sound like dogs. That didn't sound like a dog. It was like, yip, yip, like a yipping noise. Like it's like an animal. Like, see over there? I don't know if you can see over there or not, but like, there's an opening. So I'm having to like be careful. Like, I don't think nobody can get us from like this high off, but you never know. You never know. Like, it just freaked me out because there was like, I mean, it could have been dogs, like little yippy dogs, or just a bunch of dogs even. There ain't no telling here. Because, like, we have, what they call them? Coyotes. We have foxes. We have mountain lions, or cougars, or whatever you call them. We have, I mean, of course, we have, like, the usual, like, bears and deers and things like that. But we have some, like, interesting life, like wildlife. Like, I don't think any of the wildlife is out because of all of this shit going on, like with the fireworks and stuff, but you'd be surprised because, like, when shit like this happens, they all, like, migrate. At some point. Whoa. It's like somewhere that way. Like I hear it like somewhere that way. But this is gonna happen all night. Gonna happen all night. You know what I'm thinking about doing? Come on. Go. Whoa. I think is the key word. Look, we got balloons hanging from our thing. But I think, you want to go for a, you want to go outside and walk? You want to go potty? You want to go walk? Okay. Here we go. Let me go find, we're going to get your loud clanky thing on. Because you guys are going to go with me. Are you okay with that? This is just like a fun little adventure we're having together. Together forever. I told my kid, because she's out doing her little festivities situation, I told her to be home no later than 11. Because of the fireworks, sometimes don't start until like 10. Hold on. Gotta get your leash. I gotta get the other collar off. I had him in this collar earlier. Come on. Come on. Come on. Quit. Stop the shit. It won't be no shit. Okay. Let's go. Okay. You ready? You ready? Come on. Let's walk. Oh, I'm so sorry. You guys are like, oh, wow. I think you can see some from over here. I think. Maybe not. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, crap. You can't look. I don't know if you can see them or not. But you can barely see them. But I wonder if I can walk over here and see them from over here. Gizmo. Let me see if we can walk over here and look. Come on. Oh, come on. We probably can't see them from over here. We can hear them like all in the back. Oh, God. This is probably like our best like view if there's any. I'm sorry it's so dark, but I'm waiting on the pup. Something happened to somebody's parking sign. It's like on the ground. See it? Oh, God.